Hello Queens and Kings, my name is Thandeka Shabangu. Welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Welcome to today's tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be very nice, short, simple, and easy. We're just going to be in and out. We are going back to our basics. We'll be doing our triangle, but we'll be including a circle inside our triangle. What materials we'll be using? We're going to be using our needle, upholstery thread, and plastic beads, plastic Zulu beads. The other term that is used for these beads are called amakosha, if I'm not mistaken. You can use any beads you like, whether using zest beads. You can use any size you like, whether using 8-knot size, 11-knot size, it's all up to you. But the most important thing that we'll be doing is the pattern. So whatever kind of beads you're going to choose to do this pattern with, it's all up to you. So let's get started. Okay, so here is my thread and needle. So because I'm using very big beads in size, I'm going to make my needle a double here at the end. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the two ends of my thread and I'm going to make a knot. But I'm going to make 3 knots. 1, 2, 3. This is because my beads are very large in size. Okay, so here I have my 3 knots, one on top of the other. And then the color that I'm going to start with is yellow. Let me just make sure that my knot is well. Okay, so I'm going to pick up one yellow bead. I'm going to create a stopper bead. So I'm going to take one bead, push it to the end, and then I insert my needle into the opposite direction, so from the bottom of the bead upwards. And this is how it will be. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fasten another knot because I want to make sure that my stopper bead is secure and tight. So I'm going to insert my needle under the thread like this. And then I insert my needle into the circle. So it's nice and fastened. So it's nice and tight. It's not gonna slide off. You see, as I pull it, it's not gonna slide off. So this is my stopper bead. So what I'm gonna do, I want to cut off the tail. Oh my gosh, Queens and Kings, I got myself the scissor. I am so happy. Whew, it cuts so nice. I don't know if it's the first time I mentioned this scissor, but I am enjoying this scissor. It cuts so nice. It's cute, it's portable, but I must say you have to be very careful with it because it's very sharp and it's pink. I think I have a problem with pink. I have a lot of pink things. Okay, so you're going to pick up 8 beads. I picked up my first 4 beads. I just noticed that I have a problem with pink, especially when it comes to dresses. I always, I don't know, get excited when I see pink dresses and then I get a pink dress. Okay, so here are my 8 beads. So now we are going to turn. So I have my 8 beads that I picked up. So what I'm going to do now, this is the first turn for our belt. So the first turn for our belt is going to be 3 beads. So we'll be doing 2 things at the same time. We'll be introducing a new color and we'll also be turning at the same time. And we'll also be creating a new triangle, which is going to be in a new color. So new color and turning. So we're going to pick up 3 beads. This is the first turn for our pattern. So that's why we're going to pick up 3 beads instead of 4. So we're going to pick up 1 black, 1 color, and 1 black. So it's going to be any color that you like. 1 black, 1 color, and 1 black. So we're going to take our string of beads. So you're going to count 4 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you insert your needle into your 4th bead. So you pull at the bottom and then you pull the tail towards the direction that you are moving in. Then I'm going to go back to my yellow beads. I'm going to pick up 3 yellow beads. Pick up my 3 yellow beads and then I count 4 beads, and then I'm going to insert my needle into the 4th bead. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th bead is the bead before our stopper bead. So that is where I'm going to insert my needle. Once you've pulled nicely, this is how your belt will be like. So now we are turning. Remember this was the first turn for our pattern. So once we've done, as we continue, every time when we turn, we're going to turn with 4 beads instead of 3. So I'm going to pick up 4 yellow beads. 4 yellow beads. Then I insert my needle into the central bead. How do you know if it's the central bead? You can just quickly pull and look at the previous 3 beads that you picked up, that you inserted into your belt. The central bead is this bead at the center. That is where you're going to insert your needle and pull. You pick up 1 black bead and 2 color beads, 2 blue. For this pattern, your black and white are going to be very important because your black will be responsible for your border and we're going to make our circles in white. So those 2 colors are very important. So now we're going to start introducing our circle. So our circle is going to be white in color. So now we're going to turn. Remember, when you turn, we're going to pick up 4 beads. So you're going to pick up 2 beads of the color, which is blue, 1 white bead, which is going to be our circle, and 1 blue bead. So 2 color, 1 white, and 1 color. You take your needle, you insert it into the central bead. Let me pull nicely. Make sure that you pull nicely so that to avoid tails like this, especially when you're using a double thread. Okay, it's pulled nicely. So now I'm going to pick up 2 blue beads and 1 black bead. 2 blue and 1 black bead. 2 blue and 1 black. Set my needle into the central bead. Then I pull. Okay, so now this is how our pattern is. This is the bottom, our blue part is our triangle. So this is the bottom part of our triangle. And this is the top part of our triangle. This is the sharp part of our triangle. So what we're going to do, you're going to pick up 4 beads because we're turning. So the first bead is going to be the bead color of your previous triangle. So our yellow is our previous triangle, but it's half, so that's why you cannot see it properly. And then you're going to pick up 1 black bead, which is responsible for our border, and then 2 blue beads. So 1 yellow, 1 black, and 2 blue beads. 1 yellow, 1 black, and 2 blue beads. Take your needle, insert it into the central bead. And you pull nicely. So this is how it is. This is the, let me hold it like this. This is the top part of our triangle, and this is the bottom part of our triangle. Now, moving on to our circle. This is the circle inside of our triangle. You're going to pick up 2 blue beads and 1 white bead. 2 blue, 1 white. 2 blue, 1 white. So now we're turning. You're going to pick up 4 white beads. 4 white beads. So now you're going to close your circle. There's my 4 white beads. Insert my needle into the central bead, and then I pull. And voila! Here is our circle. I don't know if you can observe, but the white circle is already starting to show. Make sure that is a circle. If you want to be sure that your circle is correct, just count the number of your white beads. They have to be 6. If you have anything more, or maybe this, or maybe your circle is sharp, then just make sure the number of your white beads in total are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you pick up your 3 blue beads. We are now closing our blue triangle. So this is the top. So what we're going to do now, we're going to introduce a new triangle. How do we do so? You're going to pick up 1 black, 2 color, and 1 black. So I've decided to make our next triangle red. Take my needle, insert it into the central, and then I pull. Then I pick up 3 blue beads. We're closing our triangle. I'm picking up 4 blue beads. 4 blue beads. Then we're going to pick up 1 black, 2 red, so what we're going to do now, we're going to introduce our circle for our red triangle. So what we're going to do, we pick up 2 red beads, 1 white, and 1 red bead. So this is how we're introducing our circle. Then we're going to pick up 2 red beads and 1 black bead. 2 red, 1 black. So here we will be doing the corner, the border, and the red triangle at the same time. So we're going to pick up 1 blue bead. So the first bead is going to be the color of your previous triangle, which is blue. Your second bead is going to be the color of your border, which is black. And then the remaining 2 beads is going to be the color of the new triangle, which is red. So you're going to have 1 blue, 1 black, and 2 red beads. Do I have a knot? Clearly a video is not complete in this channel if there's no knot, ne? Yeah. Clearly we're not doing a good job. if there's no knot, then something is wrong. Something is wrong. So what we're going to do now, you're going to pick up 2 red beads and 1 white bead. Insert your needle and then pull. Now we're going to complete our circle by picking up 4 white beads. How do you know it's time to pick up 4 white beads? It's when you've already see. Remember what I once mentioned that for your circle to be complete, you need 6 of your white beads. So when you see that, okay, we already have 2 white beads, that means now it's time. The next step is to add our 4 white beads. Can I sort out this knot? So here is our complete circle. So now, queens and kings, we're going to do our last triangle just to make sure that you have grasped the lesson. So I'm going to introduce my new triangle. So this is we're done with the red. We've done the circle, we've done the 3 red beads. So now, as you can see, this is the top part of our triangle, the sharp part of our triangle. That means we can't add any more red beads, because if we do that, then it's no longer a triangle. That means it's time for us to add a new color, introducing a new color, a new triangle. So you're going to pick up 1 black bead, 2 color beads, and 1 black bead. 1 black bead, 2 color, and 1 black. I have decided on green. For a change, I don't put green next to yellow. It always happens to me. I always put green next to yellow. Then you're going to, at the same time, you're also completing your triangle. So you're going to pick up 3 red beads. Now you're turning, you're going to pick up 4 red beads. You pick up 1 black bead and 2 green beads. Now we're going to start to introduce our circle. You're going to pick up 2 color, 1 white and 1 color. and then you pick up 2 color and 1 black. So this is the famous corner where you have to be completing your previous, making your border, and also picking up the color of your new triangle. So you're going to pick up 1 red, 1 black, and 2 green. This is the famous corner because you're doing a lot of things at the same time. You're completing your triangle, you're making sure your border is in place, and at the same time you are creating your new triangle. So you're going to pick up 2 color and 1 white bead. Now you're going to pick up 4 white beads. 4 white beads. And ta-da! You have your circle. So you're going to pick up 3 green beads just to complete your triangle. Make sure your triangle is nice and complete. What I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce a new color, a new triangle. So you're going to pick up 1 black, 2 color, 2 new color, and 1 black. This is my new color, purple. So you're going to pick up 3 green beads. So this is going to be the last row we're going to be doing for our tutorial. Just to finish off our green triangle. So you're going to pick up 4 green beads. And then you pick up 1 black bead and 2 color beads. So this is where we're going to stop for today's tutorial. Okay, so I wanted to put it under something where the white will show nicely because the counter is also white in color, so it contradicts with our white circles. So now we can clearly see our circles. So this is where we're going to stop, Queens and Kings, for our tutorial. So this is just a nice simple pattern. I love this pattern so much because it's very cute and it's very simple and it's very simple. Simple is the best. So this is how it is, and then you continue adding your triangle. Depending on the length, the length of your belt, it will be all up to you how many triangles you'll be adding. If you like, you can also be creative and maybe change the color of your circle and make it a different color. It's all up to you. Just be as creative as you can possibly be. Thank you so much, Queens and Kings. The next tutorial is going to be also nice and simple, but we'll be adding our circles into a diamond pattern. So for today, we're doing a triangle pattern, and the next tutorial will be doing circles into a diamond pattern. Thank you so much, Queens and Kings. Thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. I never thought I'll even get 100 subscribers when the channel started. I always thought it was just putting out tutorials out there. Hopefully 10 people will see and then it'll be okay. And This is wild. Um, to get to 10,000 is really wild. Thank you so much, Queens and Kings. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. Remember to love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself, and have fun. If you love the content that you're seeing, please consider subscribing. It's funny how always at the beginning of the video I'll say, no, this is going to be a nice short tutorial, and then towards the end, it's a long tutorial. It's a long video. I love you guys so much. Bye.